A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. It's a beautiful Tuesday night, and we're happy to be here to do what we love to do, which is to update you with the latest in the world of sports. My name is Toyi Ibitoye, and I'm happy, of course, to be here not alone on a night like this. Yemi Adebayo is with me, starting off the show with me tonight, and together we will take you through the first part of Sports Tonight this Tuesday, and then later on we'll bring on Nadio Konta, who will come in to talk to us about the build-up to the new season, starting in different leagues. And then later on the show tonight, we have a very special guest in the house, someone who will come to talk to us about grassroots football in Lagos, the plan of the Lagos State Football Association to improve the quality of club football in the state. That's much later on Sports Tonight as we go along. But let me introduce Yemi Adebayo. Yemi starting off the show with me tonight. Yemi, good to have you on Sports Tonight this Tuesday.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, all right. So let me give you an idea of what we'll be talking about on the program as we go along. Of course, we will fill you in with the preparation of the Super Eagles for the Mexico friendly. Different stories are going around. Who will be called up? Who are the new faces? Who are the uncapped players? We'll have that for you on the program. We'll go into that in the next couple of minutes. We will also talk about the Nigerian Football Federation commencing the club licensing procedures. That's huge because a lot of people believe that that is the way to go if we must turn football around and make it what it is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a business. So we'll talk about it as well on the program tonight. And as we speak, games are going on in the English Premier League. The league leaders, new league leaders, Chelsea, are on duty as we speak. We will fill you in with the results of the games currently being played as we go along as well on Sports Tonight. And then a little bit of Sochi games on the program tonight, a little bit of tennis as well on Sports Tonight. And then we'll be talking Lagos Metro Pro League towards the end of the show. It's something new that is just starting in the next couple of weeks. I'm sure you're waiting and you want to find out a lot more about it as we go along on the show. So, Yemi, how do we start off? 2014, our New Year resolution, remember, it is to make Sports Tonight more interactive, more exciting, and to get you as involved as we can with all that we're doing on the show. And that's why we're starting off once again by letting you know that this program is not about the two of us sitting here. We need the third man. We need you to be as involved as we are in the studios. And the way you can be part of what we're doing is to interact with us on those platforms showing on your screen, on our Facebook page channels, iPhone Sports, on Twitter, channels _sports, and at Toyi Ibitoye. Please go on, tweet at those handles, and of course post your comments on the Facebook page. Let us make Sports Tonight a lot of fun. Get involved, be a part of what we're doing, and we'd like you to come along with us and enjoy every bit of what we've put together into the show this Tuesday. Yemi, let's start off very quickly, but let's start off on a different note today. Let's start off from the Obafemi Awolowo University in Ile-Ife. And before you wonder what's going on, what are we doing there? We are talking 2014 Nigeria University Games Association, the NUGA Games. We're talking about school sports, we're talking about education and sports, a mix that can only push us to excel. We're talking about the NUGA Games starting tomorrow, Yemi, and I'm sure you have details for us.
Well, it's interesting, and it's going to last 10 days. Everything starts tomorrow. The opening ceremony is built for Saturday, and you know, the organizers, the LOC, have told us that it's going to stay on our minds for a very long time. You know, usually the host of games like this would tell us a lot, but with the evidence that we've seen, as a matter of fact, over 60 universities will participate, over 7,000 athletes. We should call them athletes because they'll be
students, athletes,
the same. They'll be participating in the 24th edition of the NUGA Games. I mean, need I tell you that the NUGA Games have produced, I mean, athletes of repute in Nigeria.
I mean, yeah.
So
one of the key things, Yemi, are the opportunities that the NUGA Games will provide for facilities.
Yes.
World-class facilities to be produced for schools to use, for students to use, and that's what we're seeing on your screen. The tracks for the athletics event of the NUGA Games is world class. And I'm sure you can tell us a few things about it as well.
Yeah, I was about to get to that. I mean, world-class facilities. I mean, I think that's what sets this year's edition apart. And, you know, we're looking at the tracks, you're looking at the swimming pool. I mean, they say pictures don't lie. With what we've seen and with what we've heard, people that you know, the LOC have always called people, you know, come and see the facilities we have, come and see
world-class facilities, Olympic standard.
Exactly, and it is good, and you would expect the athletes in this environment to put in their bets. Records will start flying in, records will be broken, and, you know, I think it's a good one. And
an opportunity for student athletes to use world-class facilities,
bring out the best in them.
And some of them eventually go all out to even represent Nigeria in international competition. So it's just good for us to have a feel of international facilities, world-class facilities for games like this.
And I also think kudos should be given to those who put this together. Of course, definitely won't be the university. In this case, I think it's Vast Sports that ensured that this
Vast international company.
Yeah.
I mean, they put facilities like this together. But I'm happy that students can now, in the past, when you have NUGA Games and games of this nature, just make shift.
Yes.
Make shift. Let's just put something together that can pass.
I'm happy you have things like this. I mean, that Olympic standard, any things you can get in other parts of the world, and, you know, you are exposed at that level to the best facilities. It brings out the best in you. I remember when I was in primary school, there was a race we were about to run. Okay, it wasn't me, some people, and, you know, they were not used. They're probably used to people say standard. Yeah, there is people say, "Oh, yeah, go."
Your marks, get set, go.
And somebody shoot gunshots, and somebody hears a gunshot and just stays there.
To move.
It doesn't know what has happened, and others are already in front. And so this is what this does for you. You get used to all of these facilities. If you get a chance to go abroad, or while you're still here, you get another chance to represent Nigeria, you're on familiar terrain. You can do your best. You're not nervy. You get there because you're used to it. And I think this is good. It's just good that we can get these facilities and allow students get used to it at this stage. It will definitely bring out the best in them, because some of these athletes are at the verge of making up their minds
whether to do sports,
become a professional, you know. And somebody just goes, so I did 9.5 with this facility. What if I go to America? What if I go to, you know, to bring out the best in them.
And apart from just the facilities and the games, the organizers of NUGA Games, the Obafemi University, I beg your pardon, are also trying to put a lot of entertainment into all of this. You know, students will love shows, we love parties, we love music and all of that. So there are plans to get a lot of that underway. Maybe after the games are done, in the mornings and in the afternoons and in the evenings, at night, I mean, there's plenty of entertainment.
You can also watch out for the opening ceremony on Saturday. It's going to be
ceremony on Saturday.
We'll be filled with razzmatazz.
10 days.
10 days event, starting tomorrow, ends on the 22nd. Closing ceremony as well. You should expect
plenty of razzmatazz.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, so that's how we start off the show tonight, talking about sports, education, going hand in hand. That is what the NUGA Games provides. And we've had somebody who played the NUGA Games go on to play for Nigeria football. Sheyi Olofinjano comes to mind. Paulie Bifule comes to mind as well. Some of those names, a whole lot more footballers have gone through that rank of NUGA Games. Athletes as well. Sheyi Fashuba. I mean, a lot of these people have gone through the NUGA Games, and we'll keep our eyes on Obafemi Awolowo University.
And it helps to sell the message that you can do both. You can't be educated and participate
and
in
sports.
Back in those
and excel in both.
You know, you always believe there was lazy people that leave their books, but now you can do both, and you're better equipped when you do both, because you have
the challenges of life.
Better chance for survival. If one doesn't work, the other keeps you going.
All right, so that's how we start off the show tonight. Once again, telling you that the NUGA Games will begin tomorrow, but the opening ceremony is on Saturday, and it will go on for 10 days. We'll keep our eyes on it. We'll try to get you the pictures, some highlights from it if we can. We will do all that we can to also focus on that as we go along. So, Yemi, that's the much that I can take you on the show. But thank you all the same for coming. We'll go on a quick break. When we return from the break, Dumnadio Konta will be joining me. What are we going to be talking about? We'll be looking at Stephen Keshi's team of players for the Mexico friendly. It should give us an inkling into those who could have a chance of going to the World Cup or not. We will also look at the Nigerian Football Federation. They are commencing club licensing procedures at last. We'll talk about it as well on the program. Good news for Heartland of Owerri. Cash is coming out. We will talk about it. Club captains, yesterday we told you they are threatening that the league will not start until arbitration award for 2010 is implemented by the clubs at the different levels of our football. We'll talk about it as well. And of course, we'll fill you in with games currently going on in the English Premier League. So there's still plenty more for you on Sports Tonight. This still